our special patient of the day.
Yeah.
For today, we will be working on his hairline, a new hairline.
Yeah.
And we are targeting around 2,500 to 3,000, but more than likely around the 3,000 range for Ryan, to restructure his hairline, his face, and add density going as far back into the mid-scalp area, which is zone 3. So we will be covering zones 1, hairline, do a temple angle closure where the hairline comes and connects to the side, which will give you that facial framing, along with adding density as far back as zone 2, where it blends in with the existing hair you have, which is the strongest mid-scalp area, which is called zone 3.
Cool.
Okay, do you want to introduce yourself?
I'm Ryan. Hello. Finally, the day's here. I've been needing
That's
this.
awesome. How long have you been wanting to do this?
For 3 years. It all started when I was 20, 23 now, and all the way up till today I've been anticipating this. So
I started losing my hair when I was 18, so
Wow.
I was even
Yeah.
younger.
Yeah.
So what we're gonna do now is we already connected you to the IV.
Okay.
The main purpose for the IV is to keep your skin hydrated, along with flushing the numbing that we give you.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
So we're going to start off by clipping the donor region.
Okay.
So as you can see, what we did for Ryan earlier is since he has such light hair color, we tinted his hair and made it a shade darker. That way we get to see his grafts under the LED lights, and we get to pick and choose the strongest quality grafts versus having his hair so light over fair skin. You can't really see the best quality as much versus if we tinted it. So that was the goal. If you come around, you get to see that we did tint the back slightly. Now, there we go. We're gonna clip Ryan.
Alrighty.
And what we're gonna do is we're gonna keep the hairs on top long for now,
Okay.
just so we get to see the areas that could use reinforcement versus if we did clip it now, we wouldn't be able to tell so much.
Okay.
Alright, Ryan, so what we're gonna do now is we're going to outline your donor region.
Okay.
So the donor region, of course, is considered to be the right temple, left temple, and the occipital region back of the head. This area is resistant to DHT. Okay. So anything harvested from this area will now start growing on the new recipient site.
Cool.
So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to break your donor region into equal size squares, okay? So that way we harvest the same number of grafts in each square. So once everything does grow out and heal, everything looks nice and even, and the look of it shouldn't really change.
Okay.
Ryan, apologies in advance. This is going to be a little bit cold. We're going to disinfect.
Okay.
Okay, it's a little chilly.
Yeah. It's all good.
All right, Ryan, you did awesome. Okay,
Cool.
so this is the part where you had been anticipating, which
Yeah.
was the numbing part.
Just
Okay.
a little nervous for that. Yeah.
I would be too, but it goes by very quick.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
so it's a tiny, tiny needle.
Okay.
Okay, you're gonna feel a few seconds of numbing on this right temple,
Okay.
and then the upper portion,
Okay.
and then same on the left side, and then the upper portion.
Okay.
Okay, it's gonna go by very quickly. It's going to sting just for a few seconds.
Okay.
Okay. You're also going to feel a little vibration device on one side.
Okay.
That is to distract the nerve so you do not feel it so much.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Alrighty.
Take a deep breath for me.
Okay.
Inhale, exhale. Few seconds, Ryan. Apologies in advance. It's gonna start off at this right lower temple.
Okay.
On the count of 3, take a deep breath. It's gonna go by very quickly. 1, 2, and 3. Here we go. You're almost done. You're doing awesome. 3, 2, and 1. That's it.
Cool.
How bad was that?
Not near as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
This is the worst part, right?
Cool.
A lot of clients say, once it's done, I thought it was going to be a lot worse.
Yeah, that's exactly what same.
And you see how quick it went by? Not even 3 seconds.
Yeah, no.
Alright, so now we basically have the upper portion left, okay?
Okay.
You're doing awesome.
Okay.
Take a deep breath. On the count of 3, here we go. 1, 2, 3. We're almost done. You're doing awesome. 3, 2, and 1, and that is it.
Cool.
You did great. Pain scale, 10 out of
Sweet.
being the worst. How would you rate it? 1, not so
5
painful.
or 6.
5 or 6, okay. So in the middle somewhere.
Thank you. Yeah, not bad at all.
Awesome. So now we have the left side. Take a deep breath. 1, 2, 3. Apologies. Here we go. We're almost done. You did it. Good job.
Cool.
Let me just have the top portion.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. That's it. Good job, Ryan. That is it.
Cool.
This was the worst part.
Oof.
You did awesome. Good job.
Sweet.
So what we're going to ask you right now
Okay.
is we're going to position the chair, the bed,
Okay.
and we're going to have you on your stomach, and we're
Okay.
going to start the harvesting phase.
Okay.
As you know, the procedure has 3 phases.
Mhm.
The harvesting, then we go into incision and design.
Okay.
This is phase 2, but there's 2 parts to phase 2.
Okay.
Then we'll do a lunch break, and then we'll conclude the day with the implantation.
Sweet.
Okay?
Sounds good.
Awesome. So we're gonna ask you to stand up in a few seconds, and we're gonna get started with the harvesting, okay?
Alright.
Like I said, this was the worst part, and you
Mhm.
took it like a champ.
Sweet.
Any pain, Ryan?
No, not at all.
Good. Triple. All right, Ryan, we're done with the harvesting phase.
All
How
right.
bad was that for you?
It was very simple. I didn't feel a thing. Besides the little pokes in the needle, after that it was just like nothing. I
Awesome.
was very surprised.
So what we're going to do now is we're going to start working on the design aspect of the phase.
Okay,
So as I mentioned earlier, the procedure has 3 phases.
right?
First phase is the harvesting, correct? Which
Yes.
we're done.
Okay,
Second phase has 2 parts.
okay,
first part is the design.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to give you a nice looking hairline,
Okay.
and we're also, after the design, we're gonna start making the incisions.
Okay.
But let's first find out how many grafts it is that we got, okay?
Okay.
The floor, if you could let me know the final count number.
We have 3,316 grafts total.
Whoa.
3,316.
Yes.
We were aiming around 3,000, so we
Yeah.
ended up with 3,300. So that would also help you future-proof and cover a little bit more going
Cool.
towards the back areas.
Awesome.
Okay,
Mhm.
and if you could tell me the percentages, please.
Yes, so singles we have 24%, doubles we have 37%, and triples we have 39%.
Okay.
Awesome.
And how many singles total? How many doubles total? And how many triples total?
Singles we have 803, doubles we have 1,216, and triples we have 1,297.
Wow.
Awesome.
So that's really, and I hear that you also had grafts that contained 6-7 hair grafts.
Oh my
In a
god.
single graft, you had 6-7 hairs per graft, so that's gonna give you awesome density.
Sweet.
It should give you awesome density, okay?
I'm so
So
excited.
what we're gonna do next, Ryan, is we're going to disinfect the scalp,
Okay.
and we're gonna start working on some design.
Cool.
Awesome. Let's take a few measurements, Ryan, okay?
Okay.
Turn slightly towards me. You are chin to eyebrows 13.5, almost 14. So let's see where perfect hairline would be. 6.5, 7. Okay, so we don't want to drop the hairline any lower.
Okay.
I think it's pretty aggressive. So we're going to keep the location of your existing widow's peak.
Okay.
But what we do want to do is connect it towards the sides, okay?
Yes.
You've never had a super flat hairline.
Mm-mm.
You've always had a more higher rounded hairline.
Yes.
So we want to give you something that is going to complement your features.
Cool.
Not too aggressive, not too high, not too low, but somewhere in between that's going to be safe in the future as well, because you are so young right now. You
Right.
always want to think of the future.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to be stuck in an 18-year-old hairline or a 22-year-old hairline forever.
Right. Okay.
All right. Raise your eyebrows for me. And you can relax it. Raise your eyebrows again. And you can relax it. Beautiful. Okay. Looks super awesome.
Cool.
It's pretty similar, Ryan,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not perfectly identical.
Okay.
Also, for you, your left side, your hairline,
Mm-hmm.
goes further back compared to your right
Okay.
by at least 1 centimeter.
Definitely
Okay.
noticed that before, yeah.
So you have more recession on the left, so it's gonna take a few extra 100 grafts on the left side compared
Okay.
to your right. Okay?
Okay.
So we're going to take a look this way. Perfect. So I'm going to show you the mirror
Okay.
and tell me what you think.
Okay. Oh my god. Oh, yes.
Do you like it?
I'm like so excited. Oh my, I've never done my hair back like this. But oh my god, yeah. Finally.
Okay. So you used to have a much higher hairline before.
Yeah.
This is
It was-
slightly lower,
Okay.
but it's still not completely flat.
Right.
I think it still looks natural.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
You approve?
100%.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good. So I'm going to outline the different areas of the scalp, the
Okay.
different zones,
Okay.
and we're gonna keep this as your hairline, okay?
Okay.
And we kept your widow's peak.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna have a little bit more of a divot here in the
Okay.
front.
Yeah.
But I think this looks really good.
Oh,
This is
yeah.
going to, you know, focus mostly in the mid face
Okay.
versus the attention going on the forehead.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Sounds good?
Oh yeah.
All right.
Very excited. Oh my
So now we're gonna break the zones.
god. Okay.
Toma. Zone 1 is the first 2 centimeters.
Okay.
This has to be the densest, okay?
Okay.
Versus all of the 4 different zones on the scalp.
Okay.
Why does this have to be the most dense?
I.
It's what everyone sees.
Okay.
This is what
The-
frames your face,
Okay.
gives it a good balance.
All right.
Okay. So for you, roughly around 2,500, I want to say, would probably just go into your zone 1.
Oh wow. Okay.
Just because your dimensions are a little bit above average.
Okay.
Although you do have a small head, but the dimensions are a little bit above average, especially the hairline meeting the temple angle. And then look down a bit for me. Beautiful. And then we're gonna reinforce zone 2 as well.
Okay.
Zone 2 is the next 5 centimeters. And this is going to be half the density compared to zone 1.
Alrighty.
Turn slightly this way. And this blends in very nicely to the rest of your scalp on top
Mhm.
into zone 3, okay?
Cool.
And what we're gonna do as well is still place a few softeners in the very front of that hairline. So we're gonna take a few photos, Ryan.
Okay.
Okay, and then we're going to start the next phase, which is the shave and the incisions, okay?
Alrighty.
Alright, Ryan, ready for the shave?
Yes, I
Have
am.
you had your head shaved before?
Never.
Never. Always first time for everything,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Okay, Ryan. So I'm going to outline
Okay.
with the permanent marker, surgical marker. Keep
Okay.
your head nice and steady. Don't move, okay?
Mm-hmm.
What we're going to do next, Ryan, is we're going to place the softeners, okay?
Okay.
Softeners go in the very front of the hairline.
Okay.
These give you that irregular look.
Okay.
Like I said, you don't want to have a perfectly straight hairline.
Right.
Turn slightly towards me. All right. enjoy the logos a lot.
Okay.
It looks super cool.
Oh god.
Take a look.
Whoa. Oh my god, though.
What do you think?
I can see where I didn't have hair. And now, wow. Okay.
The plan, Ryan, for you is to completely fill
Mhm.
in zone 1. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Zone 1, like I said, is the most important.
Yeah. I
From
can see
all
that.
of the 4 different zones.
Right.
Then we're going to reinforce zone 2, which is the next 5 centimeters.
Okay.
These corners
Mm-hmm.
of zone 2 are the thinnest for you.
Right.
So what we're going to do is we're going to fill more aggressively here on this right side,
Okay.
and on this left side. Anything extra we're going to go fill in between
Okay.
this mid section
Alright,
of
I see
zone
what you're
2.
saying.
Focus hairline,
Mhm.
hairline, all of zone 1, all of zone 1. Focus then zone 2,
Mm-hmm.
especially in this little triangle on the right and on the left side. Anything extra we could go in the middle.
Okay.
Okay?
Alright, I see.
You like it? You
Oh, yeah.
approve?
Yeah. I kind of like the way I look bald too.
It's too late.
Right? Yeah,
So the
I'm so
plan,
excited.
Ryan, right now
Mhm.
is you're already halfway through the procedure.
Okay.
Okay, you're at the halfway mark.
Okay.
How's it been so far?
Fantastic.
Has it been worse than you thought? Better than you thought?
500 times better than I thought. Like, it's
Awesome.
so much more simple.
Awesome. Awesome. So what's coming up next is the second part
Okay.
of the second phase, which is the incisions.
Mhm.
So we designed it. Now what we have to do is make tiny, tiny little incisions or slits of
Okay.
whatever we harvested earlier during the first phase with the grafts, which we'll be going into. So this is the design. Now we just have to make the tiny, tiny little openings, okay?
Okay.
The tiny little slits. So
Okey-dokey.
congratulations.
Thank you so much
You're
for
halfway
this.
done. All right, Ryan. So what we're gonna do now is we're going to disinfect, okay?
Okay.
Just like earlier,
Mm-hmm.
we did the numbing.
Right?
Now, of course, we have to numb the scalp as
Mhm.
well.
Okay.
How is that done? How do we numb the scalp?
In the eyebrows?
Exactly. So by giving 2 quick pokes
Okay.
right over the eyebrow,
Okay.
the supratrochlear and orbital nerve on the right and on the left,
Okay.
most of the sensation on top will go completely numb. So instead of you feeling several pokes on top,
Mm-hmm.
by doing 2 on the right, 2 on the left, should be almost completely pain-free on top.
Okay.
All right, Ryan, one more time. Last poke. Any pain?
No.
Pain scale 1 out of 10, 10 being the worst. How would you rate?
That one right there is 0.
0.
Yeah.
The first initial ones were more painful, correct?
Yeah,
But
then-
they were super short.
Yeah. Just
What happened on the
easy.
eyebrow? You have a little cut here?
Oh
Scar?
yeah, when I was like 3, I was running, I didn't look, and I ran into a treadmill.
Horrible.
Yeah.
Alright, you did awesome. So what I'm going to do next is allow this to start simmering up.
Okay.
Okay? Most of this should be numb already.
Yeah.
Let's get started. We've already started. Okay?
Okay.
Any pain?
No, I don't even feel a thing.
Good.
Okay, so we're setting up for PRP. We're going to be using a special kit to harvest his platelets, the rich platelets. And what we're doing is just going ahead and drawing up some fluid that's going to help separate the platelets from the rich and the poor. You only want 4 cc's. And then we're going to put 1 cc back into the kit. You always want to alcohol wipe everything, even though it comes sterile. And we're going to put back into the kit 1 cc, like I said. And then with the rest of the 3 cc's, we're going to collect his whole blood and get it ready to spin.
Alright, Ryan, how you doing?
I'm doing great.
Doing good. We're almost done with the incisions, okay?
Cool.
So what we're gonna do next is we're gonna do PRP,
Okay.
platelet-rich plasma. It's using your own blood and the growth factors found in your blood. We harvest them at a concentrated level. And this is what Flora's doing now. And we're going to introduce it to your scalp right around the time during implantation after lunch.
Alright.
This has several benefits. One of them, of course, is a higher recovery, quicker, sooner recovery rate. Of course, higher survival rate for the grafts as well.
Okay.
And along with seeing the results a few weeks sooner versus later.
Cool. I like the sound of that.
I do too. So you shouldn't have any pain.
Okay.
She's gonna draw the blood. It's gonna spin for about 14-15 minutes. After lunch, we're gonna start the process of injecting it back into your scalp, okay?
Cool.
This is gonna be awesome for you.
Alrighty.
Anything we could do to help,
That's it.
we'll do it.
I'm like, yeah.
Okay, so I want you to keep your arm nice and still for me.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and just make sure the line is nice and clean and clear.
Okay.
And then I'm going to draw some of your blood.
Alrighty.
How are you feeling?
Really good.
Good.
Like, couldn't be going better.
Very good. So, now we're going to take about 35 cc's of your whole blood, okay? Just like you said, we're going to take it and we're going to get it spun so it can separate.
All right, Ryan. How was lunch?
It was yummy.
Lunch was good. What
Yeah.
did you have?
I had some chicken sandwich with vegetables and
Okay,
fries.
sounds healthy. Oh,
Yes.
not the fries part. You got me at the veggie, and then you snuck
Yeah.
in the French fries. Have you seen the final design incision yet?
No.
No. Okay. So, Flora, if you could hand Ryan the mirror,
Absolutely.
take a look.
Alright.
Now, keep in mind, what you're gonna see now
Okay.
is not the final location of the hairline.
Okay.
We still have to implant the grafts, okay?
Right.
The grafts are what we harvested earlier. But take a look.
Oh my gosh.
Everything's swollen right now, okay?
Right. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm so excited. Oh my god. This is like literally a dream come true. I like actually never thought this was gonna happen.
What do you think? You like it?
Oh yeah.
Everything's swollen
Perfect.
right now, okay? It's
Right.
elevated.
Okay.
I really love how the design turned out,
Mm-hmm.
and the density is super awesome. You
Yeah.
have, in this first 2 centimeters, roughly around 25 to 2600 grafts.
Okay.
Your dimensions from the center of the forehead to your temple angle closure, on average, it's 8. Yours was 9, and on one side was 9.5. So that means this one side has a surface area that's roughly around 18 centimeters square.
Okay.
If you multiply that times 2, you have the surface area that's 36 just in the very front. So this chewed roughly around 25 to 2600 grafts. We did at least a natural density of 70 grafts for you to 75 per 1
Sweet.
centimeter square. And then we went back and we covered all the way,
Okay.
zone 2, focusing on this 2
Right.
temple areas.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay, so what we're gonna do next is the PRP. Okay, so Fleur already drew your blood, it's finished spinning, and now we're going to inject it to your scalp.
Okay.
The PRP is going to help you in what ways, Ryan? It's going to help you with sooner recovery,
Yep.
quicker growth,
Mhm.
higher survival rate for the grafts as well.
Cool,
Okay?
cool,
So you're gonna notice after this that the results would come in much sooner, probably around your 2.5 to 3.5 month mark versus
Okay.
the 4.5.
cool. Thank you very much. There you go. Oh my gosh.
All right, Ryan. What we're gonna do next is we're gonna do the PRP. Okay.
Okay.
We're gonna inject the PRP, the growth factors, into your scalp.
Mhm.
Like I mentioned, this is going to help you tremendously. Let me have a 4x, please. Thank you. You're not going to feel anything. Here we go. Apologies. The best time to do PRP is during incision or hair restoration, the day of, because you have all this trauma that's going on to the scalp, so the repair process begins right away,
Oh, okay.
because that's what the platelets need for them to become activated. Thank you. Any pain?
No, I don't feel a thing.
Good. How many more syringes? 2 more?
We have one more.
Okay, total 2. Apologies, here we go. Any pain?
No, I don't feel a thing.
Good. All right, Ryan, you did awesome.
Cool.
You did amazing. So we basically have another 2.5 to 3 more hours.
Okay.
Okay.
Alrighty.
This is the part where you get to watch a movie,
I like that.
movie or two, maybe a few episodes of a TV show, and we'll be all done
Okey-dokey.
soon after. You did awesome. All right, so what I'm going to do next, Ryan, is I'm going to give the team instructions of where to place the grafts.
Okay.
If I could please have a 4x. And if you could please, Flora, go over with me the graft count so I could do the distribution.
Absolutely. So for singles, we have 803.
Okay, how many triples?
We have 1,297.
Okay, so basically, first half is all going to be triples of zone 1 for you. Going back this way. All of this triples. And how many singles again?
803.
Okay. And these are all going to be 1s, and these are all going to be 2s. All right, awesome. So we've outlined and we've mapped the grafts. So singles in the very front to give you a nice soft appearing hairline,
Cool.
followed by density behind with all the multiple grafts, okay?
Okie dokie.
Every single one of these grafts, they have a special placement of where they should go. All right, you did awesome, Ryan. Congratulations, buddy. A few more hours and we're done.
Cool. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Guys, again, I'm getting really good at apologizing.
Screw that. You should apologize for apologizing to that guy.
We really could have used the money though. Just wish we'd made a bigger impression.
You did. I was really impressed by all the stuff the foundation's done for all them poor homies. So, you know what? Red to Swag is going to donate 5 cents from every dollar we make this month. It's not buying Steve money, but it'll help.
That's very generous, Tom. Feinstein's the worst. I hope he gets into an accident driving that Rolex mobile.
For the last time, it's a Rolex's and you can't drive it.
April, I have a gift for you. Ta-da.
At Leslie's suggestion, I have made you Deputy Director of Animal Control within the Parks Department. You'll be amazing at it. And the best part, there is no confirmation hearing.
How did you make this plaque so quickly?
I had it made your first week here. I knew you'd be going places, so I wanted to be prepared.
Can I hire an intern?
Not yet.
Can I hire a Mexican elf?
No.
Can I buy a child bride?
No.
Then how is this even a promotion?
Government shouldn't operate based on personal favors. It should operate...
All right, Ryan. Congratulations. It's all done.
Thank you very much.
How was it for you?
It was great. It was so smooth.
It was
like,
good?
yeah,
Awesome.
it went better than I expected it to go.
You're gonna go crazy once you see this
Okay.
final. Well, it's not the final. The final's gonna take about 1.5 years
Right.
to achieve, 14, 16 months.
Mm-hmm.
But in regards to how this looks,
Mm-hmm.
it looks amazing. Keep in mind,
Okay.
everything is swollen right now,
Right.
okay?
Yeah.
So the hairline is actually going to drop
Okay.
in the next 5 to 7 days. Here's a mirror.
All right.
I was gonna say
Oh
don't take
my
a look
God.
yet.
No, not yet.
I was gonna say don't, but too late.
Oh, I was.
It's alright. It's alright, right? I went to set
I'm
up the
supposed to be
bed.
sitting up. I'm too eager. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Just don't touch it, okay?
Okay, I won't. Oh my god.
What do you think?
It's perfect. It couldn't be any
You like
better.
it?
Yes. Oh my god.
It looks super amazing, super dense,
Mm-hmm.
jam-packed, mega session, all in one day.
Oh my god.
Over 3,300 crafts.
Thank you so much.
You're
Oh my
welcome.
god.
Absolutely.
Oh my god.
The focus was the hairline,
Mhm.
zone 1, corners, and just slight touch-up
Mm-hmm. Oh my god.
in the middle of zone 2. What do you think?
I'm like speechless. I don't know what to say. It's gonna be everything I wanted it to be.
Awesome. So, you have to take care of these grafts, okay?
Okay.
I tell every client, Ryan,
Mm-hmm.
it's half to achieve. The final result is half what we do, and the second 50% is what you do
Okay.
after you leave. So
Mhm.
make sure you don't catch an infection, keep in touch with us, don't bump your head,
Okay.
don't crash diet, eat healthy,
Okay.
try not to stress out too much,
Okay.
and in time, you'll be surprised. This is gonna bloom fully,
All right.
okay?
Okie
You like it?
Oh my god. Yeah.
So I tell every client,
Mm-hmm.
next 5 to 7 days, this is gonna come down. You see all of this?
Yeah.
This is fluid, it's swelling.
Okay.
This is all the numbing medication we
Mhm.
use. This is what's going to cause your face to swell up, to
All
become
right.
puffy.
Okay. Yeah.
Starting tomorrow night on the forehead, the eyebrows, the cheeks.
Okay.
By day 4 or 5, it should be completely turned back to normal.
Cool.
Okay?
Awesome.
So, this is where I go. What do I say? Do you know my line? Do you
No.
like it or do you love it?
Love it. What's after love it? That's what it is.
After
Thank
love
you so
it.
much.
I don't know.
Thank you
We
so
should
much.
come up with that.
Seriously.
You like it?
Yes.
Awesome. Congratulations, Ryan.
Oh my god. I don't know what to say. I'm like literally a dream come true. Like I actually never thought this would happen.
This looks really good.
Yeah.
And I almost kind of like the way I look bald too. So that's surprising.
That's awesome.